Hello, I'm NeoGet and welcome to Spelunky. Now, I know a lot of people have done videos on this game, which is why I've avoided doing them in the past, but I've installed a mod that I find absolutely hilarious, and so decided that I'd jump in, show it off, and so you can hopefully see how good the mod is, install it yourself. It's very simple to install. It's just 3 files that you just put in, and then they sort themselves out. So you can probably already tell roughly what the mod is. It's called the Blue Frog mod. At least I think that's what it was called. And turns various things in the game into the lovely blue frog. So this is you. Normal abilities that you'd always have, just in a slightly different shell. And so this makes the game much harder, as you have to work out what enemy is in front of you whenever you see one, as every single one of them looks like a blue frog. You can tell some by their movement, so like the upside down hanging spider, had to be either a spider or a bat, as they're the only ones that hang from the ceiling. An upside down frog that isn't hanging from the ceiling will normally be a skeleton. As you can see already, the skeletons that won't come to life don't have any special appearance, whereas the skeletons that do have a special appearance. So easy to tell those apart now, but this mod really comes into its own as you get into the later areas. I hear blue frogs. So it's a snake level. Got to be very wary of that. For these levels, I much prefer if I have the compass already. Now I believe that would be the damsel, because it just made the noise. So let's grab him. And apparently we've gone the wrong way. He's not wanting to go that way. So let's get back up. Avoid the bat. Now I love the animation of the bats flying when they look like frogs. It's just something wonderful about the splayed legs of the frog. Now that looks like it might well be a skeleton. So if we wake it up, there we go. Yep. And that one's a bat. So much more dangerous than the skeleton one. Let's just wait for it to come towards us and take care of it. So in later areas, much more dangerous. Things like the carnivorous plant are incredibly dangerous in this mod, because you have no idea that the frog below you, when you're jumping around, is a carnivorous plant until you've accidentally gone and encountered it, and are normally dead at that point. So I'm going to see how far I can get in the daily challenge showing you this mod, and then use the shortcuts to get to some of the other areas in order to show you. Oh god, that's a scorpion. So yes, as you can see, quite dangerous this mod. No warning that that was a scorpion until it started jumping at us. So that unfortunately catches me out every time. Let's try and... oh, that one's also a scorpion, goodness. This mod does not want me to survive today. Okay, terrible performance on the daily challenge. Only got a high rank because it's 3 o'clock in the morning. But let's jump into the game in the normal mode, and then I will show you some of the other areas and what they look like in this mode. And interestingly, several of the projectiles in the game have also been updated to be blue frogs. So when you've got things like the shotgun, you're actually firing frogs around instead. So let's keep going and see what we encounter in this area. So there's a piranha, nicely trying to kill us. Uh-oh. I do that embarrassingly often. I hate those ropes. So here's the shopkeeper. I'm not going to annoy him by stealing any of his belongings today. I often do, but that tends to result in an early death, which isn't the aim of this video. Oops, so whatever that was, it might have been a blue frog, might not have been. Making things very difficult. There we go. Even the orange frogs look like blue frogs. So it's very tough to tell what you're facing when you're facing it. But we're doing okay. Got past that. First level of the jungle. That's about as much as I can ever be proud of in this game. I'm awful at it. I haven't got a clue how I am ever going to defeat the final boss. Uh-oh. I've made it to the boss twice, but really haven't got a clue how to kill it. I haven't even worked out how to damage the thing. So definitely going to take me a while to work out how to kill the thing. But seems like the best chance I've had, though, has been when I've made it there from the start. I made it there the first time using a shortcut, and then because I had absolutely no items on me, could not actually do anything to it. Just didn't do a single bit of damage the time that I was with it, although I did actually last a surprisingly long time. There we go. Found a carnivorous plant. So let's exit out to the main menu again, and we will jump in to the next zone and show you the creatures in there as well. So let's get going, and just for sake of letting you know, I'm actually playing the character that's the ninja, green ninja. They all look like a blue frog in this mod, so there is no difference in appearance between them. But let's jump in here and see what we've got with our UFO frogs. Oh, that's the you can see it's glowing prettily as I move, lighting effects on it. That would be the special item you want to collect. That would be the I don't actually know what those animals are called. Uh-oh. Yep. That's also annoyingly common. Although I do think this area is actually the easiest area of them all. Definitely seems to be. I wonder actually if I find one of those aliens. I wonder what it looks like. Oops, that is the alien. I meant the projectile from the UFO is what I'm interested in. I'm presuming that's a Yeti. That looks like it might be the damsel being over there on its own. And that's probably a skeleton, yep. So as you can see, lots of things... Uh-oh. Can I... Nope. Okay. This area is going to continue like this, I think. But I'm really hoping to find one of the aliens and see if it's shooting any frogs as well. Nope, it's actually shooting proper projectiles. Well, that's that question answered. That's all I wanted to know. So, let's... Okay, that's a Yeti. You can tell what a lot of things are by the way they behave. You just have to be a bit more observant than you do in the normal game, as you can't just glance at something and go, oh yeah, I know what the attack's going to be. You have to actually observe what the enemy is, and then observe... Uh-oh. I was really hoping there'd be a platform below me then. But that's most of the enemies that you can find in the ice area. So I'm going to take you over to the last area quickly for the last bit of this video. Which, I hate this area on the rare occasion I've made it to it normally. It's just so horrific and very difficult to survive. So, oh, you're continuing, are you? Okay. Insta-death stuff there. Oh no, my projectile didn't stay. Can I get it? Yes. Whew, at least that's one insta-death dealt with. That's probably the red flying thing. Yep. Has now lost its wings, so the next hit will be much easier. And that's one of those guardians that teleport around every time they take damage. Joy. Not very easy to deal with, these things. Oh, and unfortunately, these traps are normal looking. I was really hoping that these little crushing blocks would also look like frogs to make it much easier to tell when one was around. But unfortunately not. I just think it would be hilarious if a frog went flying across the screen at you. But perhaps you can't overwrite that texture like that. I don't know. I don't know the specifics of how the person who made this did it. You just replace a few of the game files and the textures get overwritten. Now that stuff is insta-death right there. Was hoping I'd get past before it came up. I've never managed to defeat one of those Anubis-y things that shoot that stuff. I don't know what the technique is for dealing with them. They're just evil. Let's see what that is. Looks like it might be the damsel. So let's take that. Best way to deal with that is probably to not deal with it at all. Let's just escape through there and see if we can survive past here. Oh, that's one of those. One of the things I'd love to do is make it to the final boss in this mod. I haven't made it there since installing this. But I think it would be fascinating to see if it has been turned into a frog or not. I'd quite hope it has, but much like many of the other things haven't been, I sort of expect it to not have been changed either. No idea, as I said, how to attack that thing. Can you? Thank you. Okay, that's the damsel up there. Not that I can really do anything about that. Oh no, not the damsel. Damn it. I thought that was the damsel. Maybe it's the thing below me. Ah. No luck there then. This mod is just highly entertaining and incredibly difficult. I've had a great time running around since I installed it, although it has made my already poor skill at this game even worse, to say the least. I am just dreadful now. Okay, let me up, thank you. There's not that many zones to this area, so I'm sort of hoping for a bit of good luck to try and get through. Let's see what's below us. Doesn't look like it's what we're looking for. Actually, can I jump over that? Put a bomb down, that's gonna hurt. Not too bad. Okay. I've not yet managed to bring a key with me to try and unlock that. At least that's my guess as to how you... Hoped I wouldn't get that high. It's my guess as to how you unlock that extra area. The only extra area I've actually visited is the black market area. Quite a nice area, that one. Just wish I'd made it to more of the areas in this map. But alas, not done it yet. Just not good enough at the game to find them. I never survived... Oh, wonder why he's upset. Never survived long enough with the... Oh dear. Glasses in order to find it properly. Oh, it's this zone. That trap can be annoying. Right, there we go. Let me down. Oh, goodness. Ah! Go. Thank you. Go. Whew. Okay, we're through. So lots of different enemies on the screen there. No idea what most of them were. But we're going to keep trying just a couple more times. See if we can make it down far enough to actually get to the final boss. And see what it looks like in this mod. As I say, I haven't made it far enough yet. So fingers crossed. Possibly just one more to go. But of course it would be a tougher one. Lovely. That stuff touches me, I'm dead. Oh god. Dead anyway. I really want to get to this boss, but oh goodness, this area without any special abilities. Whew. Talk about deadly. Gosh. Oh good, there's one next to that. Uh-oh. Okay. We are going to give up in a moment. I know there does come a point where you just have to stop. Uh-oh. Okay, let me past. Oh great, one of those. As I really want to work out how to kill one of those. Partially just for the journal entry of, oh look, you killed it. And partially just for the knowledge of, yes, I succeeded for once, which would be lovely to have. Can we get rid of the projectiles, please? Go away, projectiles and other evil stuff that I don't want to deal with. Right, let me up, let me up. No! So close, and yet nowhere near. Let's just keep going. I hate how compelling this game is. Oh, there we go. I meant to land on the raised thing next to that. Okay, come on. Try again. Try and have some measure of success that doesn't involve doing that in this game. I think this is going to be the last attempt. The video is getting on now, and I'm not getting anywhere. So, if you'd like to see more from this mod, let me know, and I will attempt to actually just do some attempts of running through from the beginning, buying items as I go, which does vastly improve the survivability of this game. And otherwise though, this will just be a one-off showing you this mod. I will include a link in the description to the Reddit thread where you can find a couple of screenshots and the download option, so check it out if you think this would be something you'd like to add to your game. As I say, very simple, just 3 little files that you overwrite, so back them up before you do it, and then it just makes this change to the game. I'm presuming that if you run the Steam's integrity check on the files, it will also overwrite them that way if you want to uninstall, if you've forgotten to back them up. But I haven't checked that, so don't take me at my word 100% for that, but I think that will work. And if not, you can always just uninstall and reinstall. So, hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.